Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today I'm going to answer the big question. How can I speak English very well? It's a great question, fantastic question. And what makes this question so great is the word very. Because, you see, my goal for you here in doing English is not to just get you speaking English. It's not even to get you speaking English well. My goal in doing English is to get you speaking English very well. To be the best of the best, the elite of the English learning world. This is something I've talked about in videos in this channel before. But in this modern world, in this day and age, just being good at English, just knowing English, is not enough. Competition is fierce. You've got to be the best of the best if you want to compete. And with that, I'm going to give you 2 tips that is going to help you to speak English very well. I'm going to give you the first tip today in this video. This is part 1 of a 2-part series. And I'm going to give you part 2 tomorrow. I'm going to warn you now that these tips are not what you expect. You might be surprised. You may be disappointed because they're not sexy techniques that you can do to improve your English fluency instantly and without making any kind of effort. Because they take work and they take effort. And you have to actively apply these ideas to your life. But if you do the work, if you take the advice that I give you and apply it to your life without just dismissing it, saying, oh, that's a silly idea, I promise you, you will improve your English speaking and speak English very well. Tip number 1 is to find a better role model. What do I mean by this exactly? This works on several levels. In the book, The One Thing, fantastic book by the way, highly recommended. Garry Keller, the author, talks about how most of the very famous, super successful people in history, Walt Disney, Einstein, Paul McCartney, to name a few, had a mentor figure in their lives. Someone who supported them and helped them and pulled them to greatness. For most of these people, these were literally people in their lives helping them one-on-one. It doesn't necessarily have to be like that for you, although of course it could be. But rather, when I say you need a better role model, what I mean is you need a better English model. Most people say they want to speak English like a native speaker. That's not good enough. If you want to speak English very well, if you want to be the best of the best, you've got to aim higher than that. Because the truth is, native speakers, of course, speak their language fluently, but native speakers are not necessarily good communicators. And let's face it, that is what English is all about. It's about using the language as a tool for communication, for success in our lives. It's a tool for doing the things that we want to do. Just speaking English like a native speaker does not necessarily mean you wield or use that tool effectively. Aim higher. Don't just aim to be like a native speaker. Pick a single person and model that person. But make sure that you pick the best of the best of the best. Because in most cases, you will never surpass your model. So make sure that your model is outstanding. Go for the outstanding role models among the mundane fools that are abound in this world. Aim for the best. Be outstanding. This is also something I've talked about before on this channel and in the Doing English podcast. Be the best. Be outstanding. I'm repeating myself now, but it's that important. That's tip number 1. So who is your role model? Who is your English role model? Who do you aspire to be? Let me know in the comments. It interests me, but it'll help other people as well to see who other people are choosing as their role models. So go ahead now, leave a comment, let me know who is your English speaking role model, who do you aspire to be? But again, make sure it's somebody outstanding. I'll be back tomorrow with part 2 in this little English learning series, if you can call 2 parts a series. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. If I don't get any thumbs up, maybe I'll reconsider doing part 2, because hey, if nobody finds this useful, no reason to waste my time with that. If you didn't like today's lesson, whatever, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, your choice. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do take a moment to subscribe. There's a new video from me every single day at 5 p.m. JST, which works out at about 8 a.m. GMT. Like I said, I'll be back with a new tip tomorrow, and it is a big one. Much, much bigger, perhaps, than today's, but today's tip is huge. Take the time to think about this, and you will make huge improvements with your English. Again, leave a comment. Let us know who is your English speaking role model. Thank you, and goodbye.